Okay, so very general question we're going to talk about today. How much marketing should I do? Very general. But first housekeeping. Our next online virtual RIA meeting, hopefully we'll have them in person soon, is going to be June 4th, 2020, 4 to 5:30 p.m. via Google Hangout. The link to RSVP or just to join is below. Um, if you're interested in learning how to flip in New York and not getting information from people from other states who don't understand how different New York is, there's a link below, howtoflipnewyork.com. You can go in there, you'll get some information. There's also, I have a bunch of ways I can help you get a list. I have callers that can call for you. I have all kinds of things that I can help you with. You'll see a list below. If you like these videos, please subscribe. And if you like them, please click like. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Share the videos. Comments get responded to very, very quickly. Sometimes really quickly, but usually within a day. So how much marketing should I do? That really depends on how much time you have to do it, whether you're outsourcing it, doing yourself, and who's going to field the calls, right? And how are you doing the marketing? So if you can outsource the marketing, if you can afford for somebody else to make the calls for you, or if you can afford for somebody else to send mail for you, mailing is expensive, or if you can pay for a more expensive marketing channel, do it as long as it's you need pretty much 9 months to a year to evaluate what your return on investment is. But if there's any kind of return on investment, you should do as much as possible. But you need to be able to capture all the leads. What I find people doing is that I help them get a list, and they say they're gonna, and we help them skip trace the list. And then what happens is they call the people, and there's a lot of maybes, right? We all think that we're gonna call people and they're just gonna go, oh, I need to sell my house in 5 minutes. More likely someone's going to go, I want to sell, but I'm not ready to sell, or I don't know if I want to sell to an investor because I don't want to give up the price. If you follow up with these people, there's a lot of money in the deals. I think the average real estate transaction happens between the 5th and 12th interaction with the seller. And most people are giving up after 2 or 3 times. They're not really getting the bulk of the business. But if you're not going to be able to follow up, if you're not going to be able to capture that lead and put some kind of follow-up system, whether it's whether it's a reminder system for you to follow up with them, or some kind of automated system where an email is going to go out to them, a text is going to go out to them, and then maybe a reminder to you. But if you're not going to follow up with them, then you shouldn't do much marketing because you're just throwing your money away or your time. If you can put up a good system of follow-up and you have outsourced it, you really should spend as much money on marketing as you can, as long as you get a return on investment. Right, the old days used to be you wanted a 4-to-1 return, right, on mail or on any kind of mail was the only type of marketing that used to be done. I don't get 4-to-1 on everything, but I try to get at least 3-to-1 on everything. So you have to evaluate your different marketing channels and see which ones are performing better. Obviously, you want to spend more money on the ones that are, but things change, right? I was doing a lot of texting, and then things sort of shifted. I did PPC for a year and a half, pay-per-click, which is really expensive. We're spending $8,000 to $10,000 a month on it, and in the end I got a 3-to-1 return on it, but it just stopped working. I got most of that money in the beginning of it, and then towards the end I was getting no leads. So you need to be able to pivot and shift to different marketing channels. I'm sure there'll be new technology coming soon which will be even better, and there are outsourced services that will help you do follow-up too. So the real answer is how much marketing should you do is as much as you can if you can show a good return on investment. But again, the problem is that I see people. Somebody called me and said, I've been a wholesaler for a year. I'm like, great. How many deals have you done? She did none. 0. And when I really dug into it, she had met, I think, 2 sellers and spoken to maybe 10 sellers. So that's not marketing. I mean, marketing means getting in front of people and getting rejected a hell of a lot of times and having a few people raise their hand and say, I'm interested in selling. Right? That's what I consider a lead. A lead is someone who, in my mind, has said they want to sell. Even if they want to sell retail, and there's a whole discussion about why. I do take listings. Some people define a lead as somebody who has a problem that you can solve. There's a lot of different definitions of a lead. My definition of a lead is anybody who's interested in hearing an offer on their property. Right? That's Brent Daniels' TTP system. It's great. Those people, even if they want to sell for more than what the house is, you can sell the house for, you can then put them in a follow-up system, and motivations or circumstances change. So it's a very broad question, how much marketing should I do? But the answer is, if you do it right and you track it and you follow up with it, you're going to be able to see after 9 months really what your return is, right? You get one deal, let's say, after 9 months, and you spent, $10,000, but you made $20,000, you got a 2-to-1 return. You should spend as much money on marketing as possible. That's the truth. I wish I could give better answers. It's a tough question. But there are a lot of ways to automate or delegate the marketing part of it, so you don't have to spend time on it. It's just all going to cost some money. But I have callers in the Philippines who have capacity. If you're interested in it, I can help you get a list together, skip trace the list. Also cheap. That'll probably cost around $1,000, something like that, 1,000 to 1,500. And then you could use my callers if they are available, and get you leads, and you get in front of people and talk to them. I'll help you. I'll even help you with what to say to the sellers if you're interested. So I can help you in a lot of ways. Look below for all the ways I can help you. I hope that answered the question. Again, it was a super vague question.